Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur Sharika binti Emidin, and I'm going to present a part from my team group. Okay, first it's about cable modem. So this is the connection diagram where you can see the cable modem can be used to connect the computer, router, broadband internet connection, and other mobile. And how it works. A cable modem accomplishes this by communicating with your ISP and connecting to the internet via a coax connection. A cable modem functions similarly to a digital translator. It takes data from your ISP and converts it into a format that your router understands. The signal is subsequently distributed to all devices by the router itself. Okay, for the speed limitation factors, okay, if an ISP is providing speed of 500 Mbps to the modem, but the modem can only support 100 Mbps, only 100 Mbps will be passed to your router. Okay, this means that the internet speed will be capped at 100 Mbps. Okay, a modem can't provide internet speed faster than what it's rated for. I mean, if you're not using the right modem for your network, it can limit the speed of your internet. On the other side of the coin, a modem can't increase the speed of your internet. Okay, next, the integration with other technologies. All right, asymmetric digital subscriber lines or ADSL locate modems on either end of existing copper telephone lines. As the name suggests, they realize downstream speeds up to 9 Mbps, but upstream speeds up to 640 kbps as ADSL or separates point to point. It does not need media access control and each user gets the full rate available continuously. However, ADSL modem speeds do depend upon line distance and the longer lines found today may support speeds no greater than 1.5 Mbps. Okay, the average line, okay, however, will support speeds up to 6 Mbps. A variable rate ADSL modems will adapt to line length, okay, offering high speed service to almost all telephone subscribers. All right, next is the advantages of cable modems. What is the benefit of having this? First, we don't need a lane line connection to get internet. Also, internet will be actively 24 hours as it is not a dial-up connection wherein you need to disconnect from the internet in order to make and receive calls on your lane line. Okay, next, cable modems provide faster internet speed as compared to dial-up or satellite and DSL connections. And one can download and upload large files faster over cable modems. Next is the cable modems do not drop out or lose connection as commonly as dial-up connections. And the last one is the cable modems give better online gaming experience to users. Its disadvantages is they offer slower internet speeds as compared to fiber optic internet. Also, the speed depends on the number of connections connected to the same internet line in your area. During peak hours, the speed may be slower as many people use the internet simultaneously. Next is using cable modems. Connections required paying substantial fees on monthly, quarterly, or annual fees. The last one is cable modem connections are not available in all areas. Okay, this one is current usage condition in Malaysia and other countries. Like the modem lets it enjoy stable internet access, meeting the connection needs of your home, and you also can play online game or do anything without interrupt by the internet. Because it is faster, right? Okay, just now it's about the cable modem. Now it's the about 10 gigabit internet. Okay, what is this? Right. All right. Alright, so what is 10 gigabit in Ethernet? So 10 gigabit Ethernet, or we call as 10 GBA, is a group of technologies for an ultra-fast wired network that transmit data frames at the rate of 10 billion bits per second. Okay, it is an Ethernet technology that transmits at 10 gigabits per second. When 10 gigabit Ethernet came onto the scene, it enhanced traditional gigabit Ethernet's capabilities 10 times over. Although 10 gigabit Ethernet was invented in 2002, the technology is overkill for regular consumer and currently became standard for content creator, indie developer, or just mass consumer of data. ISPs in many areas have started offering multi-gig internet access, and for this case 10 gigabit Ethernet one port becomes another choice for experience full internet performance. Alright, okay, the connection diagram. Okay, 10 GBA can use either copper or fiber cabling. Maximum distance of a copper cable is about 100 meters, but because of its bandwidth requirements, the higher grade cables are required. All right, there are two basic types of optical fiber used for the 10 gigabit Ethernet. First is single mode SMF and also multi-mode MMF. In SMF, light follows a single path through the fiber, while in MMF it takes multiple paths, resulting in differential mode delay (DMD). Right, so 10 gigabit Ethernet can also run over twin essential cabling or twisted pair cabling and also backlines. So how it works? All right, to experience the true 10 gigabit Ethernet speed, make sure all of the network components support 10 gigabit connection, NIC, cable, switch, computer hardware, OS. Alright, unlike previous Ethernet standards, 10 gigabit Ethernet defines only full duplex point-to-point links, which are generally connected by network switches. Alright, 10 gigabit Ethernet offers 10 gigabit Gbps of transfer rate. Okay, to illustrate how fast this is, convert it in terms of file storage. Okay, 10 Gbps lets you transfer at a rate of 1.25 gigabits when you copy a file to another computer through the network. This basically equates to sending about a 20 gigabit file in under 20 seconds, and wow, it's quite. So what is the limitation? Okay, for first, this its price. Since 10 gigabit, it's not for consumer. The target market for this technology is towards company and also content creators. Next is distance limit. The maximum distance without experience slowing down is about 100 meter. Okay, and too fast for everything. I mean, although the hardware is equipped with 10 gigabit capable devices, it might be unstable for regular Windows OS. Comparison. Okay, this is comparison to gigabit Ethernet, and also 10 gigabit Ethernet. All right. Okay, next is current usage in Malaysia and other country. So, for example, like Maxis has announced that it has successfully trialed 10 GPON gigabit, or we call gigabit passive optical network for the first time on its network. I mean, according to Maxis, your next generation fiber to home FTTH now network was able to deliver download speeds close to 10 Gbps. In their demonstration, at 1 gigabit video took less than a second to download. The next, for the other country, like for example Japan. Okay, this new record held by Japan for 319 terabits TB of data to be downloaded per second, doubling over the previous world record for the fastest internet speed, while being some 7.6 million times faster than the average home internet speed in Malaysia, which is about 42 megabits per second. All right, and that's all from our team. Thank you.